I should never do this, but I'm going to give away my best recipe for berry pudding. Nutritious, healthy, super fast, super easy cleanup. Eat it on the spot. Feed it to your kids who hate things like avocados. Avocados are actually great. Another healthy fat that makes you thin. And when I lived in California, we used to go avocado tree hunting because they're grown all over LA. Over people's yards, sometimes like in a parking lot. And strangely enough, people do not pick fruit from trees if they see it growing in a parking lot. Or sometimes, I know we used to have an orange tree in our house. I had a tree that had tons of figs. I had all these neighbors that had so many fruit trees, they would never even pick the fruit. So I used to knock on their doors and say, hey, you got a giant fig tree. Are you going to eat those figs? Like, nah, I don't eat those figs. Sometimes their gardeners pick them all and to get rid of them. But anyway, these avocado, I miss having avocado orchards around and avocado trees around, so we have to import these. There's so many different varieties, but this is the first base. And what makes the pudding taste delicious is this nice ripe avocado. I'm going to use, maybe just do half of it today. Just scrape it out. You know, avocados can't be too mushy, but they have to be soft. If you're eating them rock hard, you're going to enjoy them. When I lived in California, there's so many different types that would come into season and come out of season. You could follow literally the different varieties around. Like when one variety, when the Haas ends, then the bacon begins. When the bacon ends, and a newer kind begins. There's some that are very big, like the Florida avocados, but they have more water content. These are sort of a mixture. Some are very, very oily. And like I said, these are the type of oils you want. You can actually put them in on your skin. And of course, because you're ingesting them, they also help with your skin. Now, I have a frozen organic banana. I usually use a frozen organic banana, but instead I ran out of frozen bananas. What I usually do, because I'm a penny pincher, is I find the produce manager. Check this out. I find the produce manager of a supermarket that carries organic bananas, and I talk to him and say, are you going to get rid of your bananas? Because they always just pick through. If you've ever worked in a food store, they pick through all these perfectly ripe fruits and they just dump them in the trash often. So sometimes you get these relationships. In my life, I've had relationships where people give me boxes of perfectly ripe bananas that maybe in 3 days from then they'd be useless. But I take them home and I peel them all and I put them right in freezers. First I peel them and then I break them up. And I always keep like a bag of frozen bananas in the freezer because they're great for smoothies. I ran out. So it's a regular banana. So it's actually nice with a frozen one because it makes it more like ice cream. But I'll make up for that with some frozen berries. And although we don't like to heat treat our food, I've got nothing against freezing our foods. Oftentimes they can, when they're picked and they're frozen immediately, that's when you really seal in the richness of all the minerals and the vitamins. The freezing process just locks it in, and that's why sometimes even the better tasting fruit you get sometimes they're better than fresh berries. I always prefer fresh, but we live in a place now where blueberries grow all the time, so I'm into fresh, but I'm into picking fresh and then freezing. So here's the frozen berries. By adding the frozen berries with a frozen banana makes it even nicer and cooler. And I have already a peeled apple I just peeled in our spiral peeler. I'm going to add just a little apple in there too. As it is, it's pretty perfect, but I'm going to make it even more perfect by adding the jewel dates. Again, these are the best. I love for sweetening. There's something real magical about fat and sweet. Sweet and fat. If you want the best food of your life, try dipping one of these in some raw almond butter. Really good. Got to get rid of the pits. Now this looks like I stuffed it too full, but we're going to try it anyway. I also like to use maple syrup. We're going to make our own maple syrup this year. I'm going to tap our trees. And raw honey, raw local honey is the best too. So between my jewel dates, raw maple syrup, and honey, I'm pretty much set for my sweeteners. Here goes. I don't even have to taste it. I know this is going to be incredible. But I will. It's incredible. Avocado takes on the flavor of whatever you add. It's like heavy cream. If I was to do it again, I'd add more berries. Sometimes I have a berry mix I'll add. This is perfect. These are desserts that are healthier than most people's dinner. Super simple. Avocado, frozen berries, frozen banana, half an apple, blend. Dates.